I'm Dolly. I wanted to play an itch.io game, or an itch.io, I call it itch.io game, called Dreams Made of Obsession. This game features a yandere, and these types of stories can become very dark. So if you're prone to being triggered, all the warnings are on the game page, which I put in the description. I'll also put them up on the screen. So take care of yourself, and let's start. Oh, what is your name? Okay. Starts with the feeling of being watched. Everything is frozen like a photograph under a dark room red light. I feel a draft indicating that a door is open. Could be anything, and yet I'm convinced that someone has broken in. Ooh, spooky. And like ripped. Once again, it has found me. The same Vanta Black silhouette staring at me in the darkness. Wow, I haven't heard Vanta Black in a while. His build resembles that of a human, but it's not, despite his efforts to make me believe otherwise. The air circulates between us. A breeze from nowhere disrupts his contours, and then... Ooh. Wait. I wasn't ready for this. Then in a flash, he leaps onto me to dominate me. I try to flee, but to no avail. The beast has already caught me. Smirk. Frantically, I scratch its forearm, but its skin is tough. The strong hand on my neck tightens so much that I feel like my eyeballs will pop out. Ooh, I don't like that sound effect. It seems to amuse him, but he takes on a more thoughtful expression. My vision blurs. The last thing that is clear is his serious gaze. Oh. Driven by an adrenaline rush, your eyelids widen in astonishment. You clutch your neck as if to check that your head is still attached to your shoulders. The moment you find yourself back in your old 20 square meter apartment, you've already forgotten the details of the nightmare. What time is it? You reach out an arm towards the floor, tapping until you touch a slippery surface. 2 p.m. Oh. You missed the morning lecture. You can still make it to the afternoon one if you hurry. Damn, it's dark for 2 p.m. I guess you have the blinds closed, maybe? No windows? Due to work, you're neglecting your studies more and more. You can't remember the last time you sat on a lecture hall bench. Without conviction, you get up, stumbling over old cans left from the night before. Ugh, I'm running. You arrive just in time. Quietly lowering your head, you settle in at the back row of the lecture hall. At this point in the year, the number of students has halved, leaving plenty of space to settle in. The professor, who looks like he's coming from a rough night, finally decides to start his medieval history class. What a class. It's interesting. There is no clear evidence indicating direct practices similar to those observed in some contemporary cultures. Medieval funeral practices were often marked by specific religious rituals and beliefs associated with the Christianity of that time. You mop your forehead with your hand to wipe away the sweat. It's too hot. You're starting to feel dizzy. Observing others, you realize that everyone seems to be handling the class well. Your right leg won't stop moving. It keeps hitting the table, making an annoying, repetitive noise. Some people are staring at you. You should leave. Pack up your laptop and head towards the exit. to binge watch a series and sleep. It would be much better. Yeah, that sounds way better than school. In your situation, studying art history doesn't serve much purpose anymore. You should give up to earn more money. As you walk along the path towards the exit, you feel eyes on you. Uh-oh. Ew, they are scary. Ooh, that girl's eyes, spooky. With small steps, you try to escape, but they've already approached you. Hey there. We're part of the student committee for the preservation of culture and heritage. Do you know us? Not knowing where to look, you mumble a half-hearted yes. Great. We want to inform as many people as possible about the new campus exhibition. Check this out. Instinctively, you take the flyer they eagerly hand you. They are paintings and even artifacts from the Middle Ages. Concentrated paradise of art and knowledge. You can find all of that right over there. They point to a distant horizon. You just need to have your student ID. Actually, we're heading there now. We can accompany you. Ooh. Let's leave. I don't want to go with them. Not today. Maybe some other time. Scanning the surroundings, the university library catches your attention. I must borrow a few books. Oh, okay. Then tell your friends about it. You start to head towards the revolving door of the library. Strangers eventually drift away in search of other lost students. Everything has me on edge, so maybe those students were like normal, but I'm like, what if they're not normal? You entered the first building you saw to escape. You could actually take a book or two while you're at it. There are stairs leading to the next floor. In the humanities hall, you look at the different sections without much ambition. Philosophy, anthropology, and sociology. Nothing particularly attracts you. You continue to delve deeper towards the back of the floor to reach dimly lit shelves. No one must come here as the books are dusty and deteriorated. Is that allowed in a library? Lowering your head, you notice a small concealed section. Why is it so dark and spooky and purple? Tales and legends. There's only one row and it's well hidden. You crouch down to look at them and take the thinnest one in the middle. Entitled Study and Approach of the Nameless Beasts. There's a summary on the back. Evil spirits that infiltrate the dreams of the weak-minded. By nature obsessive, they fixate on a particular person in order to possess them. They aim to kill their victim until they weaken and facilitate their grip. There is no solution to date, but it is acknowledged that they are very vulnerable in their dimension. But none of them will let you reach their weakness, so if a beast is hunting you, consider yourself already doomed. Spooky. I don't know why, but TV static is always scary. Yep, that's me. Uh-oh. Is the class over? I didn't even realize. I'm surprised I stayed until the end. I turned my head to the usual spot where I store my bag and noticed its absence. Perplexed, I scratched my scalp loudly. A freezing wind slaps against my arms. In the distance, the exit door was ajar. Uh-oh. This is the same thing that happened at the beginning, where a door opened, and despite the anxiety, I quickly descend the stairs, trying to make as little noise as possible. Once in front of the door, I ponder something I'd never thought of before. Why have I never tried to go out? I always stay in the place where I find myself. Is it because I never quite make it to the door? Gloop? What does that mean? Gloup? I'm so stressed out, I feel pressure in my throat. Oh, it's like a clearing of the throat. Okay. Are you excited for a date tonight? A burning heat emanates continuously at my back. I dare not look over my shoulder. Ooh. Oh no, the hand. Hand around my neck. No. Look, he still looks ripped. The bad habit when you're sitting on the back of a room is that you don't think to look behind you. We could almost have gone down the stairs hand in hand. Holy shit. he's he's huge. I know this dev always has their characters with really like striking eyes, which is really cool. You can speak? I didn't know, because you never tried to talk to me. Oh. Are you trembling? Or are you going to kill me? I didn't plan on it, unless you want to. No, 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 I don't want it. I'll never lose control again, I promise. He moves closer, but I move back. What's the problem? I said I won't do it again. But why? Turns out I was a bit too effective, and now your mind is on the brink of disappearance. By killing you repeatedly, you've become weak enough for me to possess entirely. I don't understand, but you mean it's over, right? You're going to stop chasing me for good? Even though I'll miss it, yes. So that was the solution, making peace with our demons. Because from today on, you belong to me. So it's no longer a chase in that case. What? Oh. With clasped hands, you gather the cold water flowing gently from the tap and wash your face with it. You have to go to work, but you don't want to. Staring into the rust of the sink, you feel absent for a moment. Who's ringing? You look through the peephole to discover who it might be and notice it's the delivery guy. Dreading the interaction, you crack open the door. God, another shadow person. I guess, like, they're not really shadow people. But it makes it seem like they are, and that's spooky. Hello, I thought there was nobody here. I kept calling. You check your phone and realize you have 3 missed calls. I didn't hear. Yep, uh-huh. He squints and smiles at you. What's with that look? Is he trying to flirt with you? No way, he's clearly looking down on you. Pathetic delivery guy. Here are your groceries. The receipt is inside. Without a word, you gaze at the large bag of groceries he places in front of you. Have a nice day. He walks away and descends the stairs near your door. Bending weakly, you grab the shopping bag and throw it into the hallway. Everything spills out. You'll deal with it when you get back tonight. Ooh, a warehouse. The perfect place for spooky things to happen. The cutter in your hand slicing through the cardboard, you think about your paycheck. You think about how you'll use it between your overdue rent and your debt. As you unfold it, you forget this thought. You add it to an endless pile of flat cardboard and do the same thing again. Your paycheck. Uh-oh. Everyone's spooky. I don't know how I feel about this guy. Your colleague with raised eyebrows passed by you. He shot you a controlled, dark look. Annoying guy. With a kick he feigned as unintentional, he knocked over the large stack of cardboard. Oh, I'm so sorry. As if he was in a hurry, he moved away. Without a word, you watched the cardboard spread out on the floor over meters away. What a dick. Oh no, you gonna get yelled at? At that same moment, the team leader passes by without having seen your colleague's gesture. He stops for a moment. I know it's the end of the day, but it's blocking the passage. The cards pass through here. Can you hurry up and pick them up? You crouched down and picked them up as requested. By the way, Dolly, I'd like to have a word with you about something. I've noticed you've been coming late quite a few times. 5, 10 minutes. I'm not one to nitpick, but if we keep accumulating them, I think we should add hours for you to make up for this shortfall. It's not normal not to arrive at the same time as everyone else, if you catch my drift. You know, there are people who come in earlier because they're not lazy and they think about the collective. Just putting that out there. Okay, Dick. The stupid guy has no interest in you. Whenever he's looking for you, it's never for anything good. Oh no. Dolly. A deep voice keeps calling my name. Dolly, open your eyes. He's here. You sure took your time. The beast leans over and swings a leg over my body. Ooh. Am I unsettling you? I think you're more terrifying me. Yeah, same. Ha 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 ha. It made him laugh. You have this pathetic look. I like you. Even though I can't see his face, I can feel his euphoria. You were on my mind today. I couldn't stop thinking about how much we complement each other, you and I. You are alone, and I'm always here for you. Completing each other isn't quite it. You seem shocked. I shouldn't have said that. So we're alike. We know what it's like to be alone. I feel close to you. Do you feel the same? He exhales and I feel his breath caress my cheek. Ooh. I can't feel close with someone I don't know the name. What are you talking about? You know my name. Ooh, it's my love now. My love? Yeah, Dolly. What is it? Oh. It's a beautiful name, isn't it? Only you can say. Deep in thought, you place final products on the shelves. You discreetly pull out your phone to check the time. It's almost break time. You head towards the back door of the supermarket. Oh no, we have more than one job? Few colleagues are sitting in a circle. They haven't noticed you, giving you the opportunity to search for your belongings while eavesdropping. You're sure they're talking about you. Have you seen her hair? It's always so greasy. Haha, that's not what caught my attention. It's more her gaze. It's like the gaze of a real psychopath. I'm super perceptive. I can recognize them. Hey, you're harsher than me. You were the one who trained her when she arrived. Darn, you're kidding. She was clinging to me like a puppy. It was so annoying, said the guy in the middle. The others burst into laughter in unison. Oh, wait, it's the same place? Inadvertently, your gaze meets that of the man with the arched eyebrows. He strides towards you with determination. He's going to attack you. He's going to hit you. Get out of here. Sorry, I wanted to grab my bag behind you. Oh, by the way, Dolly, we're having Karen's farewell party after work. Are you staying with us? Ooh, why is Yes all broken? That seems like a bad idea. Especially since no one seems to like us. Yeah. Let's go. Oh. No. Okay, I'll say no. Oh, all right. Have a good evening then. He rejoins his group and leaves. They're trying to persecute you. The bus is taking a long time, and there are more and more people. Everything is so noisy. Two girls are talking loudly next to you. Do they want everyone to hear them? It's obvious they're not coming from work or anything serious, unlike you. One of them playfully pushes the other while giggling, which jostles you. Uh-oh. Oh, I'm sorry. Who do they think they are? You give them a look, and as if something scared them, they move away. Why does everyone have to bother us? In the middle of your muttering, you turn your head to the left, towards the bus stop window. You can see your reflection. Your appearance suddenly shocks you. Uh-oh. You lower your head, ashamed. But you shouldn't because you're cute as you are. Silent Hill. It's cold. It smells damp. The walls are unhealthy and the tiles are sticky. I'm in my bathroom. I look around and realize I'm completely alone. Even in the bathtub, no one is hiding. I'm relieved, but it feels oddly lonely. What should I do? Let's wash my face. That feels good. It's nice to be clean. I turn on the faucet hoping to see water flow. Nothing comes out. Did I forget to pay the water bill? Well, oh, there he is again, not wearing clothes. Through the door, an imposing figure emerges from the darkness. It looks so powerful that, by its touch, it seems to support the walls. Although his expression is indecipherable, something tells me he's angry. Well, do we have a new place of anxiety? The beast confidently slips into the room without looking back. I feel like the bathroom warms up when he arrives. Rather cramped as a place, but it's fine. I prefer small spaces to large ones because I can feel the warmth more easily. I always find you. You should be happy that someone is looking for you like I do. While you never seek me out. Uh-oh. Gulp. He looks serious. I shouldn't annoy him. I was waiting for you. You were waiting for me? Smirk. Ouch. Uh-oh. The beast pushed me violently into the bathtub and leaped onto me. Boy, all my attention is reserved for you while you flirting with others. Huh? Do you think I know nothing? Why do you let others talk to you? I have to. It's the minimum. That's not true. We always have a choice. You can just stay with me instead of running away. If you don't show me any interest, I won't let you live anymore. Oh shit. What a day. It was dreadful, just like the days before it. Sitting at the bus stop, you think about everything you've done now that has led to nothing. You went into debt to live alone and study what you wanted, but you ended up losing interest and feeling lonely. You don't love anyone, and no one loves you, at least in this life. Don't forget that your lover will always take care of you. You seem to need a lot of sleep and to be away from people. Stop working and rest with me. Dolly, are you there? Dolly? Why is it all red? This isn't ominous. It's dirty, small, and depressing. It's home. On TV, the end credits of a movie are scrolling at a soporific pace. The text is changing and blurry. I can't read it. Ooh, those like background noises are spooky. More clicking. Sit, don't sit. Let's sit. Just relax. I sit on my old couch and stare at the TV screen like every night. I relive this moment of daily rest where I let myself numb, except it's not relaxing anymore. It's futile to let myself be in a constant waiting room where I wait for my next appointment. None of them appeal to me except one. The next time you come to pick me up, maybe I'll have waited for you. Ooh, this is spooky. That morning, the building caretaker saw you hastily leaving your place with a shadow on your face. By evening, you hadn't returned. In fact, you never returned. No one saw you at work, at the bus stop, or even in class. You had vanished, and except for your apartment owner, no one had looked for you. It was low-key disappointing, but it didn't matter anymore. You eventually forgot who you were. Possible to know how long you've been trapped in this forest. Much time has passed, and now you had to listen to your instincts. You need to live again, but for that, you must find someone weaker than you. Huh. Ending 1. I wonder what that means. Did she, or did me? Did I? Did I turn into, what my love is? Interesting. Okay, so we're gonna accept this time. Maybe we'll make some friends. Great, it's going to be super fun. You won't regret it. Follow us. Strangers chatted happily during the journey while you stayed back. You felt like a duckling following its mother across the road. Enjoy yourself. They left you alone, so now you can slip away discreetly. Oh. Oh, you're heading towards the exhibition because it would be a shame not to take advantage of it. Fine. You gazed at the paintings without thinking much. You quickly reached the last painting in the small collection. Ooh, is that him? The beast will die in the forest, painted by Godfroy Voynich in the 13th century. Something oddly familiar about this image, but you don't know what. The last painting ever painted by the artist, highly renowned for his commissions, he became a shadowy and paranoid figure before his disappearance. Just like me. He had told some that a beast was stalking and killing him every day, but that he would kill it in the forest. The day after this confession, he left his studio and vanished. Even today, we don't know what he was referring to. Artistic sense is superior to these uglinesses. It's better not to waste time with these stories. So, he went to the forest too. So, do you go crazy when you go to the forest? What happens? Why are you there? Why can't you leave? There's a lot of questions I have. Okay, washing my face didn't do much. Let's just look in the mirror. We're beautiful. We should admire ourselves. The reflection in the mirror doesn't evoke anyone to me. The silhouette seems familiar, but something is off. Okay, surely sitting down will be a good option. I sit on the slippery edge of the bathtub, positioned right in front of the door. We'll certainly come face to face. I don't know what to do with him anymore. We sat last time, so let's not sit this time. I have more important things to do. My door is still closed. Nobody has entered. Its outlines vibrate as if it were purring. I'll confront my fears. Oh no. Oh, this is spooky. Wow, this background is really good. It's it's the atmosphere, was a wind that... Dolly. Ooh, look at his eyes. Seated against a tree, he stands up. After all this time, you finally come to get me. You had never tried to do it. I thought our relationship was one-sided, yet here you are. I'm so happy. He seems to be softer and more vulnerable. What is this place? Actually, I don't know either. As far as I can remember, I was here. When I think that you invaded my privacy, I haunted so many dreams and so many unknowns. No one had ever tried to talk to me or pass through the door. I always have to search for the other, and sometimes I forget why I do it. But you are here. Now I know that you are mine, and I never have to worry again. Uh-oh. Yeah. I love you too, my love. And you too. You left your job. It was too painful and it consumed you too much. And then it was stressful. No one wanted to see you there. People hate you because they're horrible. You prefer to sleep a lot to rest. In your dreams, you find your lover by your side. Always listening, he asks you if you had a good day and how you feel. He is your reality and the others your nightmares. Sometimes you think about how much you missed a unique opportunity, but I have to admit, I don't know what you're referring to. Ending 2. Okay. So, there's a lot of metaphors about anxiety and depression, which is one of the warnings of this game. And if you've ever had anxiety or depression, you kind of relate. Like, so yeah, keep that in mind while continuing to watch this video. Okay, well, we're gonna make a mistake and reject his love because we don't want to love a big ripped shadow man. It's me who decides if I'm yours, and you can stick your finger in your eye. What are you saying? In rage, I leap on him and strangle him on the ground. Maybe you observe everything the other me does, but know that she did a bunch of research on you. You were too absorbed to understand that it was about you. Ugh, Dolly, why? The beast tries to grab my arms, but its grip has no strength. The opposite here, how you can see. The one who introduces the dream is in a position of power. This is what I read. It was a risky bet, but the most important thing is that it worked. You were certainly powerful in mind, but here I'm the one in charge. And today, when I wake up, I'll turn off this damn TV. I'll open my blinds and then I'll tidy up my apartment. I don't know about the future, but I'll think about what to do later. The beast stops struggling and then lets me do it. He looks at me saddened. I'm not weak. I have too many things to do, so leave me alone. Ending 3. The feverish light from the television illuminating the room pulls me out of a nightmare. I wake up on my couch in the same place as usual. I relax my clenched hands and get up, knocking over some cans. It's a real mess. I better take care of it. I turn off the TV and cut off the unbearable background noise. Finally, silence. I walk towards the window and open the blinds. So, and that was Dreams Made of Obsession. I think I got where the game was going. If you didn't read the warnings, this game has to do with anxiety and depression. I think the monster is manifesting as your anxiety/depression. And maybe the shadow people are shadow-like because that is how you see them in your muddled mind. And even when you talk to others, your thoughts sort of fluctuate. until you see like the worst in them or think they see the worst in you. And you could kind of see how the monster talked to you and changed your mind. Um, and really, you're an unreliable narrator with him controlling you. So, the chokehold anxiety and depression has on you is very real. As someone who goes through those things, the endings make sense to me. You can either fall into a deep dark hole of mental illness or try and fight it. And fighting it is very hard. I know that. Um, if you have anxiety slash depression, please know you'll be okay. I promise. And please reach out to others if you really need to. So that's Dreams Made of Obsession. Thank you for watching, and maybe he'll join me in my next video.